Be proud, be bold, be yourself, and demand normal. Good evening. My name is Robert Rodriguez. I'm the Education Chairman for DoD Fed Globe. And I'm here with you today to discuss some pretty important issues to me. I'm a veteran who's also in a relationship with someone who's active duty in the uniformed services, and I'm also living with HIV. I wanted to address certain things so that us as a community can ultimately unite and become better informed and educate ourselves, and not only educate ourselves but educate the community about LGBT in the DoD and its subsectors. Being a gay man, an LGBT man, living with HIV has had its ups and downs, boundaries, struggles. I've overcame them, some a lot better than others, and I'm here sitting today with you making this video perfectly fine, loving life, enjoying life to its fullest and its full potentials, with a wonderful partner who accepts me for who I am. Some of the stigmas that are behind the virus and behind this condition is people assume it's a death sentence. When you find out you're positive, they assume, oh, I'm going to die 2, 10, 12 years from now. It's not that case anymore. There's plenty of medical breakthroughs that have happened that people who are positive are very fortunate now to take a part of. The antiretroviral medications that are out there. Some medications out there require you to take it twice a day. Before, the 1980s, when it was first introduced HIV, there was no medications. A few years later after that, you had to take medication 7, 8 times a day. Now, twice a day. Some medications out there once a day. So we're very fortunate. It's more controllable. It's more manageable. Just like people living with cancer, just by people living with other disease that can be easily controlled. So the stigma of the death sentence is completely false. And also another thing as well is the stigma behind that HIV is a predominant gay man or LGBT plague, virus, disease, issue. That's not the case. Majority of the people who are HIV positive are actually African American women, straight African American women. And yet, our community is targeted for being the one who has spread HIV, has been the root source of the virus. Not the case. There's many things that contribute to it. And like I mentioned before, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't define you. You are yourself. You are the same person. Just because you have HIV or have a disorder, any type of disorder, ultimately you are yourself. You are the same person. Everything you loved, enjoyed, who you loved, who you care about, family, remains the same. This is just a burden about a little wall barrier you have to overcome. And it was placed in front of you for a reason, to make you a better person. HIV is not a bad thing. And the best thing you can do is educate yourself. Educate the community. Educate those around you. You never know who may have it. One of your family members, a good friend, close friend, best friend from high school, a loved one who you're just getting to know and potentially making a life with may have it. A friend of mine a few weeks ago told me that he found out that his partner was HIV. At first he was scared, didn't know what to expect. Then when he saw me with my partner, being together almost 2 years, I'm positive he's negative. It gave him the motivation, the fact that he was educated in a way from seeing us living together, interacting with each other, being a strong couple, loving each other. He knew he had it in himself to potentially make a relationship with this other gentleman. Lives continue to move on. Be bold, be proud, be yourself, and demand no more. Loving and caring is the key. And let us go out there and educate.